Welcome to Class of Science. Okay, with me, your teacher, Mr. A+. Today we are continuing from where we ended under chemical formula and equation. That is our topic of the day. Okay, so writing complex chemical formula. Remember, previously we are looking at how you can write chemical formula, the simple one, where that just involves the elements. Okay. So even when writing the chemical formula of complex, you just have to follow the same steps. If you did understand the first steps in our previous lesson, the same things you are going to do even here. Okay, so now we are starting. Point 1, some compounds contain unpaired electrons, and these are called what? Radicals. So here now we are dealing with radicals and an element. Want to form a chemical formula of these two. So what are radicals? These are actually compounds that have got unpaired electrons in their outermost shell. Okay, that's what it means. So in their outermost shell, they have got unpaired electrons. So radicals have charges. They have charges, meaning they have positive charge and negative charge. And therefore, they are very reactive because of the same charges. Okay. So examples of radicals include sulfate, negatively charged, nitrate, negatively charged, ammonia, positively charged. These compounds are very reactive, as I said in my preamble. For instance, sodium can react with sulfate, okay, to form sodium sulfate. So when sodium react with sulfate, which is the radical compound, they are going to form sodium sulfate. And this is the chemical formula for sodium sulfate. Writing the chemical formula for the compound formed between an element and a radical involves the same rules given above, meaning the same rules that I ran you through in the previous lesson. You use the same rule for you to come up with the chemical formula. So quickly, let us go to the examples that I've prepared. I've prepared about 3 questions that we are going to solve now. Can you pay attention? Okay, so A, chlorine and ammonia. Okay, so the first thing is to write these chemical names of the items that have been mentioned, chlorine and ammonia. So chlorine, we are going to write chlorine. Okay, so chlorine, this is found in group what? Group 7. Hence, the valence there is 1, because that will be the electron now, which will actually be lobbed from any element for it to be stable. Okay, so the valence there is 1. Then we go to ammonia. So ammonia, we know the chemical formula, and the valence there is also what? 1. So ammonia, which is the radical, so we are going to write again 1. Let me write it here. 1. Okay, so why are we writing 1, 1? Because here the valence is 1. Even the ammonia, just like the way it is, when it is just positive, that means that is the positive 1. That's what it means. Therefore, the element, or rather the valence, is 1. Then from there, we follow the same rules. Okay, so when you cross multiply this and this one, we are going to have ammonium chloride. So we can start with ammonia. So ammonium chloride is going to be our answer. We just cross, this one will come there, this one will come here, and it will still remain that. Okay, ammonium chloride. So we have just written the chemical formula for the reaction between the radical and the element. Okay, so again from there we go to question 2, sodium and sulfate. Sulfate, so we know sulfate is A. So this is the what? the chemical formula for sulfate. So let's just write it direct. So you say sulfate. So for sulfate, the valence is what? 2, because it is negative 2 charged. So that 2, the charge itself is the one which is going to act as a valence, as I said in the first one. Okay, so here it's 2. So you write 2 here. You write it down. Oh, this is the S. Then 2, it is going to be there. Or maybe I can write even here. To be on top there. Then we come to what? Sodium. Sodium is written like this is sodium. Chemical name for sodium. And sodium is found in which group? Sodium is found in group 1. And therefore, the valence for sodium is 1, because it is found in group 1. So there, we are going to write 1 just here. Okay. So we do the same. We just cross. So when you cross this, automatically these 2 come here, and we are going to write sodium, then 2, then this one. So this one will come here. It will still remain here. So this will be the chemical formula for sodium sulfate. Okay. So that is the reaction between an element and the radical compound. Okay. Then we go to the last one, which is calcium. So calcium, the chemical name, the way it appears on the periodic table is Ca. Okay. Calcium. And calcium is found in group what? Calcium is found in group 2. Okay. Found in group 2. So we don't need to waste much time there. If it is in group 2, the valence is 2 for calcium. So you write 2 there. Then you come to nitrate. Nitrate, we have the chemical formula for nitrate. It's NO3, and the charge is what? 1. So just write 1 as the valence for that radical compound. Then from there, we cross multiply as usual. So this one will come here. So it will be calcium. Then you write nitrate. Remember here we have 3. Then these 2 will come this side again. So we are going to introduce the what? The bracket, so that we can write 2 outside. And therefore, their chemical formula. So this is how we write chemical formula. Same rules. Once you understand them, you are good to go. So this is the end. Thank you so very much for your attention, for following me bit by bit. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pedagogy Academy, for more exclusive videos. Either Pedagogy Academy or Pedagogy Learning for more exclusive videos. Thank you so very much for now.